It is not your imagination. Mosquitoes are everywhere this summer, but is it any different from previous summers? Mid-Michigan Now's Andrea Flores is looking into that question. She has answers from an expert.
If you've noticed more mosquitoes lately, you're not alone. The expert I spoke with says a wet June created the perfect storm for swarms, especially in floodplain areas like Saginaw County. Officials there are stepping up treatment efforts and urging people to protect themselves.
They were horrible. We stayed up at the lower falls, the river mouth at Truman, and the mosquitoes, as soon as we drove in, it was like a blanket of mosquitoes.
Angela Truman is returning from a family trip up north, where she feels the mosquitoes were worse than last year. In Saginaw County, Mosquito Abatement Director Bill Stanuzik says the timing of the rain is to blame.
In this year, at the end of June, with some places over 5 inches of rain. And what that does is creates these hordes of nuisance mosquitoes, especially in those areas prone to flooding.
Places like St. Charles, Swan Creek, and Bridgeport, where rivers spill into low-lying land.
About 15% of the rainfall that falls on the Lower Peninsula comes through our watershed through the Saginaw River.
That water sits, becomes a breeding ground, and about 10 days later, mosquitoes emerge.
We want to get into an area, treat, and get to the next area.
Stanuzik says the county has expanded spraying, and crews are working longer hours, even weekends, to keep up. He also says there are things people can do to help.
We always like to say dump and drain after the rain.
That includes things like buckets, tarps, or clogged gutters. And when you're outside,
as I always say, if you experience mosquito biting, wear repellent because it just takes one mosquito to transmit disease.
Right now, he says Saginaw County isn't seeing a rise in mosquito-borne illnesses. Even so, he warns residents not to get complacent.
If you don't keep up on the treatment side of things, you're just breeding more mosquitoes.
Another tip that Stanuzik offers is using a fan on your porch to circulate air and push mosquitoes away. He advises you to stay alert, protect yourself, and be ready, because mosquito season is far from over. In the studio, Andrea Flores, Mid-Michigan Now.